started now. Every round makes me play a couple holes because it works. And I'm still playing. I've got a winter project. My Christmas present to myself is going to be a new set of cards.
That's a little bit more. White design and he paid for you. Yes.
Can you tell me whether a Polo Metro has registered yet or not?
How do you spell it?
M-E-T-R-O.
Yes.
Paul? Nope, not yet.
Not yet.
No.
How about a Ross, Joe Ross?
Ross. Oh, we don't have ours.
Oh.
Ours.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. You want to go with a 7:30 or the 8:30 bus tomorrow morning? Oh, okay.
Yeah, okay, all right, great.
I see we're down he passed away. I saw the
Okay, $65. That would sure help.
You're paid up.
65. Would that?
And you want to wear that all the time because we have a lot of.
Have you got the 10?
Got the bag ready.
I got 5 on the, but I don't Cantonese telephone thing, yeah.
No.
I have another phone she can use. I was handsy that
What, quarters? See? Oh, I got their name tags. I just need their envelope.
Oh.
I know. I'm putting this, all this inside, and this is the detailed schedule. Here are all your tickets, the list on the front, what's included. If you're going to Trinity, you need to go right down here, the next place, and trade the Trinity tickets, the bright green, in for boarding pass, so you know whether you want to go 7:15 or 8. Here's one bag.
yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, they sell them down there at the end of it.
Thank you. Oh, you want them down? Yeah, I think that's better. Thanks.
I did give you the name tags.
Oh, didn't I?
She gets done shooting too.
I want that.
It's a long trip.
I know.
Tweet mine. Oh, this one's out.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, they're,
Yes, sir.
Hi there. How you doing? Pretty good. Pretty good. No, you don't.
Just getting done?
No, we came in yesterday. I was wondering if Pellegrino's,
Not yet. Louis showing up.
are they coming?
Yeah, one of his buddies
French television, and this one or the other. Hi.
How you doing?
Good. You?
Benny Earl.
Get beside
I know that so few people have talked about it until recently. See, he was rather famous because he had gone on, he had seen all 3 atomic bombs. And he was the only person who had.
We're kind of busy, but please stop back. I got come back, I got copies for you.
All right. I looked at episode on TV show last night. Whether it was Marilyn Monroe or Betty Grable, but it wasn't either one, was it?
Well, see those things pressurized at 17,000.
Okay, anything else you want me to?
Yes. We have 4 of them.
Do you want to leave this open and you'll see what?
Richard, how you doing?
What are these people doing? People coming around taking pictures all the time.
We're selling these pictures to the highest bidders.
Could be holding on to that for a while.
Oh boy, some kind of fun.
Well, we're trying to preserve everything.
Oh good, and rest her with the food.
I'm not going to ask you to autograph any of these for me today. What I'll do is in the future, I'll just send you some. And I'll send you more.
No, matter of fact,
Look like Sophie.
Amelia, was that all?
I know that the other way has some advantages, but it kills some things that we need to do, I'm sure.
there isn't such a word as suicide anymore, is there?
No, I don't think so. I don't think so.
The measuring is all the way out, this halfway stuff. It's got a sign in it. I have a necklace.
So what, can you tell me what, just while you're sitting there, because I'm documenting it anyway. Tell me for the camera who you are so that my audience will know, and what role you had in the 509. Can you do that for me?
You ready? I was right blister gunner on a B-29 airplane. We flew 3 B-29s. The first one was called Mississippi. My airplane commander was Sid Hale, and our airplane, the first airplane, was destroyed on the ground. We flew another airplane called Big Boots on the Yokohama raid, it was shot up so bad that it was repaired and renamed Flying Patches, and then we had another B-29. Number 29 was our third airplane that we flew the rest of our 35 missions in. I was on 35 missions, most of them over Japan, and well, I don't know what else to say, except I'm very lucky to make it. Out of the 35 missions, I flew about 15-day missions. We had 4 airplanes shot out of our formations on day missions, not on one mission, but out of about 15 missions, we had 4 airplanes shot out of our formation. And one of the deputy lead planes on the Yokohama raid is the only plane that was shot down where all 11 crew members lived in the whole 20th Air Force. After the war, my pilot flew one of 3 B-29s back from Hokkaido, Japan to Chicago, Illinois, on a non-stop flight, which stood for years as one of the longest flights ever made. We received 2 presidential unit citations for the 504th Bomb Group, and of course we all received medals, and the one I didn't receive was a Purple Heart, and I'm always thankful of that. 182 of my friends that I knew never came back.
Has there ever been any second thoughts about what happened 50 years ago with you?
Well, you know the funny thing, you ready? Second thoughts about what happened years ago. Not really. I've thought a little bit. I feel sorry for anybody that gets killed. And we flew firebombing missions where we destroyed city after city. Yokohama, Tokyo, Osaka, Koriyama, and you name them. We firebombed the cities, and civilians were killed. And yet you don't hear so much about that. All you hear is about the atomic bomb, And the fire bombs killed so many more. I would say in the first Yokohama raid, or Tokyo raid, there was more people killed than by both atomic bombs. But you don't hear about that. And I feel sorry for everybody who was killed, yes. And but I'm not sorry for what they did. We was glad to see the war end when it did. And if you've seen some of the documents that's been on TV today, even some of the Japanese that was interviewed, if you had the atomic bomb, would you use it? Their answer was yes. Do you think that Hitler would have used it? His answer would have been yes. We just happened to be the first to use it, and we know and hope that it'll never be used again because they see how terrible it really is. And I feel sorry for everybody who was killed.
Okay.
I like breathing.
There we go.
Thank you.
My mom didn't raise me. And we need to teach my sons this. Okay, so we're getting 5 of them. 7 o'clock in the morning or 8 o'clock at night?
Preferably 8 if you have time.
Yeah, I don't really wake up calls. Yeah. You'll be ready at 7. That's so It's terrible. Tell someone who's curious. No. Okay, you're on right o'clock. And lunch, stick them in there, and you'll have everything squared away. When you go to Sandia or Los Alamos, I'll be your bus meister for that also, so come and I'll get you just squared away with the cameras. Okay. Okay, we're doing a color trade?
No.
Are you together?
No.
No?
Okay. I think you've got Senator Schneider or that's
Patricia, what time would you like to go?
8:15?
8:15. I'm going to give you a couple 8:15 tickets here. If you run into one of your friends who happens to be at 8:15, their tickets aren't the same price, so you come back to me and we'll get you on the same bus.
All right.
Okay, so you have a good time.
Okay, that's great.
Okay.
Thank you.
You take care. You have a good reunion.
Do we have
Mr.
Kahari?
Not anymore, for a number of years.
Yeah, there was a company in
Twice.
Virginia.
Yes. We're going to put these tickets with the rest of yours, so everything that's very important stays in one place. And Mr. Kahart, Mr. Kahart, enjoy your reunion.
Good to see you. You haven't changed all that much because you were small. But he was.
Sure. If Burns can do that, we can.
Where's he going with that thing?
Oh, I'm just taking pictures. We're documenting the reunion. I'm
Okay.
from Sandia National Laboratories.
Okay.
So DOE is helping us fund this. I was just going to ask you guys a couple of questions. Were you, apparently, you were in the 509, is that right?
Yes, both of us were in the 509.
Okay. Can you tell me, can you tell me what each of your roles were? What did you do?
We were in the 393rd Bomb Squadron, and I was an engineer on the Big Stink. That was the number 90, B-29 number 90, and it was Stan Zahn's crew.
Your name?
Jim Elder, E.L.D., Hank Elder, better put Hank, that's what they nicknamed me.
That's right.
And you, sir?
I'm Jim Bryant, and I was on the Costello crew. I was a radar operator. The plane number was 95, the Lagan Dragon.
I know the person that's going to be on your tour bus down at Trinity site. She's the museum manager for the Atomic Museum.
Mm-hmm.
She's going to be on that bus.
Mm-hmm. Good.
Is the name of the bus is out?
We lived in New Mexico for a period of about 4 years over in Clovis, but we never did get to the Trinity site. So we finally got there. Was it last year, I guess, and got to visit the Trinity site.
Right.
And I took it.
Where was that?
E6 or something like that. Is he on that one too? I don't know. I don't know either.
Yes, sir. I remember your face. I remember your face too. You still.
I used to give him a hell of a hard time.
You beat me. Holy Russell! You went down there and then I used to give him a hard time.
I know it. No, I'll get it. I'm going to hear it.
I see it, man.
He's the engineer on.
No, I was.
I know he is.
There it is, right there.
Is that it?
That's it.
Thank you for your patience.
I don't know how I did that upside down, believe me.
Do you want the plane name on there?
If it's not on there, we sure appreciate
I
it.
just got it to 393rd, so.
Can you put it there, underneath it? I don't know.
Oh, here it is, right here. Flight Engineer Lagan Dragon. Right
Oh,
here.
okay.
Okay.
That's great.
But it's my way of saying thank you. Oh,
We
okay.
didn't check this one yet.
Don't thank him yet.
We're not going to thank you
There
yet.
it is.
Okay.
There's two color photos, because I don't think I gave you any of those before.
No.
Because this first time you signed one of these for us. And this was copied from yours.
That's a copy of this one.
Yeah, yes.
Did he do
All
this
right.
Yeah, that came out.
Yes.
That's a better one than this one, isn't it? How many of these you want signed?
None, those are yours.
Okay.
Those are for you.
Just before we took off overseas.
I think so. I think so.
No,
How long while you're here, sign it.
I worked about 25 years with the pond.
Okay, you sign this one too?
I lost the gentleman who was the IC. Wasn't used to be at.
You will sign one.
No, I come along after. Yeah, were you in Crossroads?
Yeah, he certainly does.
I'll bet you've been there.
You're welcome, sir.
It's prettier on this side. And this is for you, and those are your tickets to whatever.
Okay, that's what I signed up for.
Yeah.
Was I explaining that?
How are you?
Nancy, you may be with you. I don't.
No, they're not in you. He's not in you.
Well, yeah, I think so. Yeah, I went to the 45th, and you might remember that I spoke in the summer conference about what happened. I know a lot of people do. A lot of new mornings. Maybe you really joke about this.
No, not official. It's all personal collection. You're looking at the result of 7 years.
Okay, which one were you? Oh, good. Thank you.
Were you on team?
No, too young.
Yeah, me too. I just got 17 after that. After they done the deed.
Oh, you're going faster than I can go.
Come back, we'll see you later. Come back later.
You got him Batman up there, all them around
No.
folks, it's a buffet. There are 3 buffet lines, so find your place and go through the buffet line.
Oh, you saving plates, huh?
Say what? It is relevant. We got a little bit left on that tape. I'm going to change it here pretty soon.
Is this going to be on television?
No, we're just going to work.
Wandering off in the wrong direction, let her find me. Sorry, ma'am, you'll have to move to another table.
God love you. How are you?
I got you, I got you.
You really did. You know what? I got a picture. And Mother's holding you.
Was that Wally?
It's up in my other purse. I'll see that you get it. Good, it's good to see you.
That's all right, you better go ahead.
Right.
I don't think I need it.
Oh, you need it.
Actually, my wife might get a kick out of it.
Yeah, she might be better. I'm looking for the folks who get Where's your mom?
She's over there.
Yeah, I'll get over as soon as you
When I saw you come in, I said, I had to say hi.
Pleasure.
Let's go.
Yeah, we have another couple coming, but
A little indent in there that says mute, but you have to go all the way.